At the bottom of the ocean lies a forgotten amusement park, Abyssal Whimsy, where carousels float in slow currents, toys corroded by time tell silent stories, and the ocean's eternal quiet hides secrets no one has ever heard. Each twisted metal horse, each sunken ride whispers of a world that once laughed, now transformed into a surreal underwater dream that draws you deeper with every glance. The entrance gate, bent and green with algae, sways gently in the currents. Faded signs hang crookedly, hinting at past joys. Divers approach cautiously, lights cutting through the deep blue, revealing peeling paint, scattered prizes, and rusted carnival structures. Every corner is filled with nostalgia and unease, the familiar twisted into something alien, as if the ocean itself claimed the park as its own. Inside, the carousel spins slightly with the current, horses misaligned and broken, yet eerily graceful. The metal groans softly, echoing underwater ASMR sounds as divers circle slowly, inspecting each gear. Rusted ticket booths, corroded booths, and broken toys are draped in coral. Shadows dance across the floor with every flicker of flashlight, creating an alien yet mesmerizing landscape. A Ferris wheel looms in the distance, its structure half buried in sand, beams twisted like forgotten skeletons. Divers move closer, brushing away sediment, revealing layers of decay. Fish swim lazily through broken cabins, and currents swirl suspended particles like ghostly confetti. The park's former vibrancy is gone, replaced by a haunting beauty, a frozen moment in time that mesmerizes and unnerves all who enter. Slides once bright now sag under coral and algae. Mechanical planes hang from rusted supports, slowly moving with the water. Macro shots reveal small toys trapped in sand, snow globes filled with coral and sand, gears turning gently in the current. Every object tells a story of abandonment and transformation. The divers move cautiously, each step revealing new details, each corner holding the promise of discovery. Throughout Abyssal Whimsy, light filters from above in faint beams, illuminating floating particles like tiny stars. The divers' gloved hands trace textures of corroded metal and worn wood, ASMR sounds filling the water. Each movement is deliberate, slow, mesmerizing. The familiar carnival becomes alien yet beautiful as nature reclaims the park, turning it into a silent, surreal underwater kingdom that continues to captivate. Coral blooms entwine with twisted metal, fish dart through sunken booths, and shadows stretch across the carousel. The divers pause to take in the scene, once a place of laughter, now a mesmerizing blend of decay and life. Every detail is amplified by the silent water, where sound travels slowly and echoes are soft, creating a hypnotic rhythm that pulls viewers deeper, keeping their eyes glued to the forgotten, eerie spectacle. Above, the faint glow of the surface barely reaches the park, creating a gradient from deep blue to black. Divers explore every angle, their lights revealing secrets hidden in the darkness. Rusted bears, broken airplanes, and submerged slides. The currents move gently, shifting sand and debris, adding a sense of motion to the frozen environment. Curiosity and tension build with each revealed corner, drawing the viewer further into Abyssal Whimsy. The divers reach the heart of the park, where the carousel and Ferris wheel dominate the scene. Shadows and light interplay across corroded metal, broken wood, and coral growth. The eerie stillness is punctuated by muffled ASMR sounds, water dripping, metal groaning, sand shifting. Viewers feel the weight of time and abandonment, the contrast between human creation and nature's reclaiming presence, creating awe, tension, and nostalgia. As they prepare to leave, divers take one last look at Abyssal Whimsy. The park lies silent yet alive, an eternal underwater relic. The rides, corals, and toys are frozen in a hauntingly beautiful tableau, telling stories of joy, decay, and transformation. Floating gently in the currents, the park reminds us that even forgotten places hold life, mystery, and emotion, waiting for those who dare to explore and witness its secrets. A slow current pushes through the broken booths, stirring sand into soft clouds. The divers pause as light from above filters through gaps in twisted metal. For a moment, it almost looks alive again, shadows mimicking movement, reflections dancing across shattered glass. But the illusion fades. what remains is stillness, a powerful, almost sacred stillness that demands respect from anyone who dares to enter. Near the Ferris wheel's base, cables stretch like skeletal ribs across the seabed. A diver runs a gloved hand along the cold metal, revealing layers of corrosion beneath drifting sediment. Small fish scatter, reclaiming their territory. Nature is patient. It does not rush, it transforms. And here, in the ruins of Celebration, it has built something hauntingly beautiful, a monument to time itself. At the heart of the park, the carousel remains, tilted, fractured, but strangely majestic. Horses frozen mid-gallop float gently with the current, their once bright colors muted into ghostly pastels. The divers circle slowly, lights tracing the curves of forgotten craftsmanship. There is tension here, but also wonder. A reminder that even decay can hold elegance when seen through patient eyes. As the divers begin their slow ascent, they look back one final time. Abyssal whimsy grows smaller beneath them, fading into the deep blue. The Ferris wheel becomes a silhouette. The carousel dissolves into shadow. Yet the feeling remains, a quiet pull, as if the park is still watching, still waiting, holding stories beneath layers of water and time. Half-buried ticket stubs cling to the seabed, their ink long erased by salt and time. A diver carefully brushes the sand away from a rusted turnstile, once a gateway to laughter. Now it stands open, forever welcoming no one. Tiny crabs move through its frame like silent visitors. Even here, the smallest details whisper stories of crowds, music, and bright summer days long forgotten. One diver pauses beside a cracked mirror from a funhouse wall. For a brief moment, the reflection blends diver and ruin together, present and past overlapping in a fragile illusion. The beam of light flickers, and the image disappears. In that instant, it becomes clear. This place is not just steel and sand. It is memory preserved in silence, suspended beneath endless blue. If this journey to the abyssal fantasy has awakened something in you, curiosity, nostalgia, admiration, don't let it fade like light in the depths. Stay with us as we uncover more forgotten worlds hidden beneath the surface. Like this video to help these silent stories reach others. And subscribe to keep exploring places time tried to erase, but the ocean chose to preserve.